Hey, it's Carrie Samuels here with your intuitive forecast for the week of October 17th through the 24th. I always draw 3 cards every week, and this week, because there's so much happening, I wanted to get on camera for you to share with you everything that transpired. It kind of blew my mind, so that's why I want to share it with you. So the 3 cards I always draw are past, present, and future. So this week I used Colette Baron-Reid's The Good Tarot deck. So the decks that I use always indicate the kind of energies coming up, and I always ask my guides which decks are the best for which occasion. So The Good Tarot is a spin on the classic tarot, yet there's nothing scary about it. And I think because now we're in eclipse season almost. Our eclipse is the 25th, so the day after this week ends, right? But the energies, right? They're coming up now, and we just finished Mercury retrograde. We're coming out of the shadow of Mercury retrograde, and you're usually supposed to have a lot of clarity now, except you're maybe not feeling so clear. However, you're probably having a lot of revelations, a lot of things where you go, oh, what? Why didn't I recognize this before? Because you're having some karmic endings that are coming with the eclipses, and that means karmic and dharmic, fateful new beginnings. So here are the 3 cards that I chose as I was guided by my guides. Now, mind you, I don't choose these with them face up. I say a prayer and I shuffle and I really tune in, and whatever 3 cards come up, when they're face down, I turn them over, and I'm always amazed. Like, how does this happen? Okay, so the 3 cards I chose, were guided to choose, are all air cards. And when I turned them over, I went, what? Oh my gosh. So that's part of why I want to share this with you. So this, they're so pretty, right? Look at all that beautiful air energy. So the first card I chose for the past, this 10 of air. So the element of air correlates with the suit of swords. Swords in the tarot are your mind and your thoughts and your thinking. It's very Mercury oriented, so it's no surprise that this is coming up after all of these revelations that you're having, and how Mercury retrograde helped change your mind and your thinking, putting everything in a new perspective. So 10 of air, otherwise known as the 10 of swords, 10 is the alpha and the omega. So it represents the end of a cycle and subsequently the beginning of a new cycle, which is exactly what eclipses are about. So 10 is about really things coming full circle. Again, very eclipse energy. So what's happened, the influences of your past. So when we look at the past card in a reading, it's about things that are influencing your present. Some people ask, why do you choose a past card? What's the relevance of that? Is because your past is influencing you now. So the 10 of air, or the 10 of swords, represents you seeing things in a new perspective, in a way that can really change the way you think about something and end something once and for all. Now, in traditional tarot, sometimes this is simply through exhausting yourself. You've thought about something so much that you have to let go and just stop thinking about it and let your emotions settle in. It could be that you see something now and have seen something recently that somehow brings something to an end, that you finally see things and are recognizing things as they really are. The thing about the swords is they can really cut through into the truth. They cut through the BS, you know what I'm saying? So this brings us to the present, which is the 2 of air, the 2 of swords. The 2 of swords is really you're balancing things. There's maybe not one thing or another that's very clear right now. So you have to take some time out and tune into yourself, because you're getting like torn in two directions sometimes. This can indicate that you're letting other people influence your thinking and need to pull back so that you can regain your equilibrium, so that you aren't tipped over in either direction. You're simply tuning in to yourself and tuning out everything else so you can gather your thoughts. Because when you end something, sometimes the instinct is to go completely the other direction and in extreme. So this is about finding the balance by really collecting yourself. Now the future card, the probable future, is the 3 of air. I mean, does it just like, again, I didn't see the cards as I drew them. I flipped them over afterwards, so it was kind of wild. The thing about this though is they were all minor arcana. If you draw major arcana, it means there's like inevitable paradigm shifts that you absolutely cannot avoid. The minor arcana are very much about day-to-day life. So even though things are sort of drastic feeling right now and intense, this is really about how you change your behavior in day-to-day life. So things feel maybe more drastic than they are because there's so much happening. There's so many new insights happening for you. So this 3 of air, again, beautiful. There's birds on these. It's this beautiful angelic looking being pulling away from a situation. And in traditional tarot, the 3 of swords can sometimes be a disillusionment that you recognize, and there's maybe some grieving involved in that. And yet the 3 is a number of cooperation, collaboration, really creative new solutions. So even though you're confused right now, perhaps about which direction to go or what to think about someone or something, in your near future, there will be some new insights that come into your life, maybe new people, new ways to communicate and to collaborate that is a creative solution. And that's what's coming ahead for you. So it's okay if you're confused now. It's okay if you are having trouble making decisions. Take that time. Just take that time to collect yourself and be with yourself. And soon, maybe even by the end of this week, you'll have some new understanding and some new insight. Now with Mars in Gemini, you can maybe say things before you mean it. So it's really good not to act too quickly. It's really good to collect yourself before you communicate or say things while you're over emotional. So make sure you're doing that, and things will really work out for you if you take that time and you understand how to communicate in a way that is collaborative and cooperative. Okay? So I love you. I hope you have a wonderful week. Lots of love. Bye for now.